Proud to present some Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show 24. We're here continuing the 24th season of the Toronto Blue Jays, where the Jays will once again take on their rivals from the AL East, the Boston Red Sox. Jays look to win this series today out of this 3-game set. They won the first one, so we'll see how they fare today against their rivals, the Boston Red Sox. There's the changes for the lineup. So with that, there is the overall lineup from the AL East teams. Today's pitchers that will be pitching in today's games, which we'll later talk about from Joe and Chris. And in case you're wondering, there is the team rankings between these two clubs. Now we take you to the studios at Rogers Center for this game.
The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
Boston will try to avoid losing this series by winning. They'll have to beat this man.
Tell us about him and that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a good take.
This one popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man,
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And that's in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. Count 1 and 2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across the run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And a foul ball. O'Brien on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
The runner at third, this is who they wanted to play. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Lifted in the air down the left side. Varsho makes the grab on the run. left for the Red Sox. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball.
So Barrios gets out there.
George Springer. Line and pitch. That one fouled off. Crawford, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. This one in the air. Grissom pulls it down. One away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Rip, but it curls foul. Next up from way off the plate. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Bryce gets a stand-up double.
First inning double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Chris, that was his 33rd double of the year.
And at second with one away. Will Bichette up to the dish. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Now one out to right, and Bichette is retired. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dolbeck drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! We move to back here in Rogers Center. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Foul ball there. Berrios in his 9th season. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We'll see a lot more of that in today's game. Pitchers going to the hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes in that part of the strike zone.
Throw, save, and that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know, yeah, no question. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Grounder might be 2. Over to McNeil. How about that double play? Vaughn Grissom will hit next. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second with Merrifield up to the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And out number 1 on the ground. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Fall off foul. One out, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. he's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air, right field, a break under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to and we're back. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Berrios back to work. Hit in the air, right field. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a drag bunt, third base side. In there safely. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that.
He's got it, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
O'Brien swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at it for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Up the middle. Bichette. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And the Red Sox lead one. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in Toronto. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here comes the pitch. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, one down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Second in the American League in home runs. On the ground to the left. Long on to first. And they got him. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on the Blue Jays, and we are still scoreless. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Yoshida leading things off, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Now batting Tristan Casas. Fly to left his first time. On the ground right side. Loves it on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
There's a beautiful dive by Jeff McNeil, who's definitely going to be playoff ready.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Hit open low. And that's ball one. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So one hit is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Harper now. The right-hander back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. A massive home run. His 54th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges. Hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And the batter now, BOS. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
On the ground to third, Dolman. Over to first, and Bichette is retired. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. 0-1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Singing, it was tough to tell in live.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll challenge it.
And it looks like they want some time to review it.
I won't.
Here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. They'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Whit Merrifield digs in now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runner on the go. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Durant under it. Corrals it. 2 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Vaughn Grissom. That clips the corner. Grissom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Dolman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grissom gets his lead at first. Nobody out. and fires. Ball on there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, a short could be two. Slings to second, and that's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Rogers Center, and now here is
Jeff McNeil, who made that beautiful diving throw to catch the guy on first.
Right side. Abreu under it, puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Fortunately, he flies out. As Joe has said.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Down bases. Fights that one away. The count is 0-2. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jansen at the plate now as he chases after that one. Pitch misses there. And now taking 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He circles the bases. His 62nd home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate. Stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. Outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that.
And the batter is George Springer. Lifted in the air, out to left. Durant grabs it on the run. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Line drive, caught.
Put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yoshida in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
This one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. The pitch. Liner, base hit. The leadoff man aboard. for Toronto, Bo Bichette. On a line out towards center. For Armstrong. Tracks it down for the out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Brandon Bell, 1 for 2. On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2, and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Big swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. The punch out there, and 1 ball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batter now, manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Jays try not to waste their pitcher's energy to save for the playoffs. So here comes the new pitcher from the bullpen. It's going to be this man, the one, the only.
Bullpen for the Jays, Tim Mesa. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one inside, 1-2 the count. And there's a ball. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Vaughn Grissom getting on deck circle. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And they're down 2-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Slider misses outside. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63 appears to be getting loose. Anderson also getting ripped. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. So up next, Dalton Varsho. That misses. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. Jeff McNeil next up for the Blue Jays. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Jeff McNeil's bat's been going pretty strong as of late in the last few games. And he just went even stronger with that homer.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 63.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hammered for Armstrong. Ranging back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Vaughn Grissom. And the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-1 lead, it should be a W.
Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and then strike two. Got it swinging.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. Right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Grissom, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a bouncer, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, roll over it, put it on the ground.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Still stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the eighth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality.
For it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one, 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's Jansen to hit. The line of the pitch. Foul ball. Foul off left side. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, George Springer. Well struck left field. Banks off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that's his 33rd double of the year, putting him in scoring position.
So, man aboard. Here's Bryce Harper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Man at second. That one ripped right center field.
I'm going for it.
Back towards the wall. And now one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Hung up with a run down there. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, BOS. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas racing over to make the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer of Brave. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of...
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Casas stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Springer going back, makes the catch up against the wall. So it's their last chance in this one. Connor Wong, the next to hit. Swings and fouls one off. Lefty continues to work with the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Not even close there. 1-1. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. On a line base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. That one fouled off. The Jays leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. Bichette. Throw the first and the ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realized that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Well, folks, that will do it for this episode of Blue Jays Baseball on this show 24, as the Blue Jays win this one 4-0 over the Boston Red Sox, their rivals in the East. Notables today, Vaughn Grissom goes 2 for 3. Connor Wong goes 3 for 4. Theo Crow Armstrong goes 1 and 3, and Willie Abreu goes 1 and 3. He got triple today for himself. Notables for the Jays, Springer goes 1-4, double. Danny Jansen goes 1-3 with a home run. Jeff McNeil goes 1-3, gets his 5th home run. And Bryce Harper goes 4-for-4, gets a home run, and gets caught trying to go for the cycle. But in the end, the Jays surpassed Boston to win the series and now look to sweep it after a 4-0 win over the Red Sox. From John, Chris, and the rest of the crew, this is HBK. This is the one true Joker. Signing out. See you next time on the show.